I don't know if you guys don't know, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. And I think that's with the good stuff like our league does to help with that. If they really do anything, you can put out statements as much as you want. But at the end of the day, you're in an entertainment business. That's when mental toughness comes in. If you're going to live by praise, you're going to die by the hate. And so I think that's on the individual person to have mental toughness. Some people can deal with it. Some people can't. And I think you can see the ones who can. And unfortunately, there are some.
What you are looking at right now is the absolute unmitigated end of an era, and the shocking reason why Caitlin Clark is walking away forever has just been leaked to the public. But it isn't the front office or the mainstream media breaking the silence. In a wild middle of the night live broadcast, Sophie Cunningham completely went off the script, looked directly into the camera, and exposed the entire league hierarchy with a single devastating truth. They forced her out. If you think this is just a standard basketball disagreement, a tactical coaching adjustment, or basic locker room tension, you are being completely lied to by corporate executives desperately trying to save their own investments. This goes infinitely deeper into a dark systemic setup that the league has tried to scrub from the internet for weeks. The ultimate breaking point has finally been reached, and the explosive fallout is currently sending professional sports into a state of total unchecked emergency. To truly comprehend the sheer gravity of why the face of the franchise is walking away, you have to look at the exact moment the hierarchy completely fractured.
Toxicity, racism, homophobia, straight out like nonsense, hate nonsense. And it is absolutely unacceptable. Most of this coming from the online community, most of this, in my heart of hearts, I believe not coming from WNBA fans, Indiana Fever fans. I believe that this is people who are using our league, using our players to further divisive agendas.
Behind closed doors, corporate pressure was mounting. Stephanie White reportedly delivered a series of sharp public criticisms that completely alienated the roster, trying to control the narrative and minimize the historic impact of the generation's biggest star. The establishment expected everyone to stay quiet, absorb the emotional damage, and keep generating billions of social media impressions for a system that refused to protect its own players. But they completely misjudged the fierce loyalty of a true teammate. Sophie Cunningham completely bypassed the traditional, heavily censored public relations channels and unleashed a raw, unfiltered live roast that stripped away the coaching staff's polished corporate mask in a matter of seconds. With pure adrenaline and visible anger, Cunningham looked directly into the lens and delivered a line that will forever change sports media. "You ruined her, and we are not staying silent anymore." She completely exposed the immense psychological toll, the internal jealousy, and the tactical isolation aimed at breaking Clark's spirit.
Back and watch the clip. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of been a discussion for like 3 years now, and I think we really need to do a better job protecting the people in this league. And obviously I've been involved in a few of those plays, but there's been plenty others across the league that haven't got called. Go back and post game or whatever it is. Teams submit clips, nothing really changes. So I think overall the league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better. Pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that, and I think a lot has obviously come after that, and as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. That goes for the opposing team we play, that goes for my teammates, that goes for my coaches. There should never be a question of character. Like I've always stood up here and said that, and that's truly what I believe. That's how I was raised. So none of that is okay, and I don't want anybody to ever experience that.
The reaction across the media landscape was immediate and catastrophic. Analysts completely lost their composure on national television as the live footage of Cunningham's confrontation went viral, proving that the old guard had successfully weaponized their authority to chase the greatest economic asset the sport has ever seen right out of the building. Clark's final emotional farewell statement confirmed the heartbreaking reality, leaving millions of fans across the globe completely shattered. And the immediate market data proves that the stakes have never been higher. The entire economic model of modern basketball has been completely tied to a historic wave of new viewership.
Play and react to a little bit what Caitlin Clark had to say, but we got people like Stephen A. Smith, Shanae Agumake speaking out against Caitlin Clark. We got the Kelsey Plum thing. So much stuff to talk about, man. I'm going to try to get through all the content and catch up today. So bear with me, guys, and just please watch the videos if you can.
It's what? Well, It's not like I was on vacation. I was rotting in my bed. I feel better. Just kind of waiting for my energy and aesthetic to kind of go away a little bit. But I'm here, and so that's great.
What's it like to see yourself become a meme in real time because you have this list?
Yeah, so goofy. Like,
What the helly?
it's so goofy. Like, everyone, it's getting worldwide views now, and so it's just been kind of fun to see. But honestly, I've been like dying in my bed, so I haven't really seen. My mom's keeping me up to date on everything, but it's funny, it's cool. I didn't even mean for it to blow up like that, but you know, the internet does what the internet does.
Do you have a favorite one of the ones you have?
Yeah, Statue of Liberty, dude, that is my favorite one. I feel like we need to change that.
Did you see the one with the White House posted with the president in it? And do you have any thoughts on it?
You know, I think everyone around the world is posting it. Every company has done it. They're just the ones that also get on board, and so I don't really think twice about it. I think they're just another group who is posting about it.
I think our fans voted a lot of players in the top 40, which just shows how much they care.
Oh no!
But I'm proud of them.
Oh no! Don't tell me that they edit the damn. Y'all they edit the thing, man. Bro, the Indiana Fever is editing their press conferences. They're definitely cutting out what these players are saying. We watching Tony East, bruh. We watching Tony East, bruh. They edited it.
Dying in my bed, so I haven't really seen. My mom's keeping me up to date on everything, but it's funny. It's cool. I didn't even mean.
Broadcast renewals, primetime scheduling, and massive multi-year partnerships were all finalized under the guarantee of a unified historic era. Tonight, that guarantee has vanished. Ticket distribution algorithms are showing an immediate, unprecedented collapse, and forums are filled with thousands of fans openly organizing a massive permanent broadcast boycott. The audience is sending a clear, undeniable message to the front offices. If you refuse to protect the players who built the house, the fans will simply walk out the door.
Once clicks, we've done so much to help the game grow in the course of the last 3 years, and we keep kicking ourselves when we're down. She also talks about how this play happened like last Wednesday, and we're still talking about it, and it's a disservice to the league. Well, Caitlin Clark, nobody else in the league is really worth talking about. I know you don't want to admit it, but nobody else in the league is really worth talking about. She talked about the organization having her back, and the coaching staff has her back. They don't have her back. I don't know why she continues to think that they do. But shout out to Bane. Maybe she actually believes it. Maybe she actually believes that they have her back. Because nobody asked if the coaching staff has her back. She just kind of has been coming out and saying the coaching staff has her back, like trying to prove to us that they have her back, that the organization has her back. Just come out and try to prove to us that they have her back. Nobody asks directly, hey, do you think the coaching staff had to? No, she just comes out and says it, which is interesting. You know, the harassment, the hate, none of that is okay. Things that we've heard her say during the rookie year, I believe, what was it, towards the end of the season during the rookie year, her end of the season press conference, I believe it was, where she said a lot of the same things that she said now. Condemning the hate, you know, a very run-of-the-mill response, but didn't do the Stephanie White lengths of virtue signaling and being divisive and calling her fans racist. Interesting, very, very interesting. What I will do, if you guys want to still hang out and watch this, I'll play this at the end. We'll watch this at the end, and let me know your thoughts about what she says in the comment section below. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.
Probably start. I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions, and obviously I haven't been available for like a week or so. So, first of all, I know what you guys are going to ask, and I did think it was a flagrant foul. And our reffing just needs to be better. And, you know, it's tough. Obviously, the refs are in a really difficult spot. You know, it's one of the hardest jobs in the world, in my opinion, is to make calls. All you do is get yelled at the whole time by everybody. You're never winning. So I think for us, like, as the league's just got to do better protecting our players in that regard. I don't really think that it was up for debate. Obviously, it wasn't called in real time. You go back and watch the clip. I think it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of been a discussion for like 3 years now, and I think we really need to do a better job protecting the people in this league. And, you know, obviously, I've been involved in a few of those plays, but there's been plenty of others across the league that, you know, haven't got called. You know, go back and post game or whatever it is. Teams submit clips, nothing really changes. So I think overall the league just has to do better, and we have to invest in those areas. The technology can get better. We can treat the referees a little bit better, pay them like they're full-time employees. I think things like that. And, you know, I think a lot has obviously come after that. And as I've stood up here and said before, like the harassment, the hate, none of.
We are officially witnessing a monumental shift in real time. The corporate machine tried to treat an extraordinary human being as an invincible, emotionless asset. And now they must confront the reality of a completely ruined system. The stadiums will be silent, the lights will dim, and the executives will be left staring at a completely empty floor, wondering how they let the future of the sport slip completely through their fingers. The truth is officially out. The community has spoken, and there is absolutely no turning back. This is a complete structural disaster, and the league cannot hide it anymore. If you believe the fans have a right to know the truth behind this setup, hit that subscribe button right now and smash the like button to push this video through the algorithm. Do not let them bury this story. Take a screenshot of the most shocking quote in this video right now. Share it across your social media platforms and send it to your friends immediately, because this video could be taken down by corporate legal teams at any moment. But the nightmare gets even more terrifying. A brand new locker room audio clip has just surfaced from the tunnel, exposing the exact words whispered right before the walkout occurred. Click on the video appearing on your screen right now to see the hidden camera footage they desperately tried to delete.